What's good, my friends? What's good? What's good? Yeah! It's Sunday afternoon. Where else would you rather be than spending it with me? And we're going hurricane hunt today. We're going to hunt for some hurricanes. Well, not plural. Not hurricanes, plural. A hurricane. We're going to take off from an airport. We're going to fly an old hurricane hunter known as the Victor Willie. I think Victor Willie is what it's called. But anyways, this is the closest I can get without buying a Captain Scam product. I really do not want to buy a Captain Scam. And I refuse to buy a Captain Scam unless it's absolutely necessary. And I did not deem it necessary this time around. Hang on, let me turn my light on real quick. So we're going to go out and we're going to go hunt for Beryl. I know exactly where that dude is hiding. I know where Beryl's hiding. He's not going to hide from me for very long. That's right. Welcome, everybody, to the Sunday edition of All About Aviation. My name is Greg. I'm going to be your tour guide today. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, you are welcome as well. Please hit that subscribe button, follow me, hit the like button, leave a comment, super chat, super thanks, become a member. You can leave anytime you want, but you are not allowed to leave without clicking on something on the screen. You got to click on something on that screen. Yeah. All right, I'm trying to find out how many miles 12 to 13 kilometers are. Give me a minute. Let me I have an app for it. So, because I've read that the tops of hurricanes can be up, 12 to 13 kilometers. But being American, I don't really know how many miles it is. All right, so about around 40,000 feet. All right, and how? Oh boy, let's go back to the main menu. Let me see how tall this airplane can go. So the main weather hunter is a C-130 right now, a WC-130, whatever. I believe it's from the Air Force or from NOAA, National Organization of Atmospheric something or something. Well, I refuse. The only person who makes it is Captain Scam, and I refuse to buy Captain Scam. I hate him. I just don't. Well, I shouldn't say hate him. I don't know him. I just don't like his products. But this plane here, the old Constellation, the old Victor Willie, the old Warning Star, this plane I already own, and it's from Red Wing, and it's amazing. Now let me see what this. All right, so it has a ceiling of about 25,000 feet, so that's about the max we can go anyways. All right, let's get this plane started. I picked a spot as close as I can get to the hurricane. I still want to do a cold and dark start, so we're going to start here at Crown Point, and we're just going to fly east. It's about an hour to get there, but we're going to speed that up quite a bit. You know me, we're going to push the boundaries of time and space by increasing the speed of our sim. All right, so Crown Point, let's do departure. We can just choose any ramp. Let's just choose this one. Oh, I should have chose... Shit. Give me a minute. We got to go back to the main screen again. Boy, if only Grease was here to see me restarting so many times, he would be proud of me. Grease loves it when I restart so many times. He's like, it's not one of Greg's streams unless he's restarting. I wanted to put the center of the hurricane, at least on that satellite image there. I wanted to put that as our arrival. So, not that it would be hard to find, I guess, just flying around, but let me go back to the main screen. Now, I'm still going to come back tonight. We're probably going to play some more Subnautica. That was a lot of fun last night. And then I have a couple flights I'm thinking about doing tonight. real flights, flights that took place earlier today, that I came really close to doing, but then I saw the weather report and I saw the hurricane. I was like, ooh, hurricane. I'm like, I haven't flown into bad weather in a long time, so it's been a minute since I've flown into storms. When I first got the that's interesting, man. It's already moved 20 minutes closer in a little bit of time. Wow. When I first got the simulator, I was like tracking down tornadoes and stuff like that, so that was kind of fun. But all right, so we got that. I don't expect the hurricane to be exactly there when we get there, but I just want a roundabout area to go to instead of just heading west or east. East is third. I promise I'm not fucked up today. Oh, I'm so sorry for cussing. Oh, I hope I don't get canceled. Oh my god, if Trent's watching, he's gonna kill me. If Trent's watching, he's gonna say, you shouldn't be cussing on aviation streams. How dare you use cuss words in 2024 when you're making videos about flying zeros and ones around. More zeros and ones. Alright. Let's get the warning star, old Connie.
The supercharger's out.
I was wondering what this plane was used for.
Superchargers are out.
We finally figured it out. Alright, let's go to cold and dark start. I'm gonna remove the visibility of all these people so far. We'll move the yokes. Let's make this as light as possible. All right, so all that is full. National flight is fine. Okay, that's fine. We got 33% fuel. Total weight 104, total weight 110. Oh, 6 hours of fuel. 4 hours is fine. All right, standard payload is fine. We got ground power connected. All right, payload is national. Cargo interior warning star. Oh, why is that locked? How do I get the warning star unlocked? All right, so that has nothing to do with it. How do I get the warning star interior? It might just be inoperable. Let me look it up real quick. I have it on my tablet here, the Red Wing. But I want to start. The Warning Star is the type of plane that we're trying to fly. I'm not sure why that's. It might just not be available on Xbox yet, which is more than likely the case. More than likely the case. We'll get this plane started up in just a few seconds. I'm sorry for the hold up, but I want to try to get the interior as this Warning Star, and it's got this lock here, and I just don't think it's available for Xbox yet. So, but let me just. I have it on my tablet here. The booklet for this plane. Just give me a minute. Let me look it up. All right, here's the booklet. And let me go to here and type in interior. Okay, dimensions, payload, and examples. All right, let's go to payload and examples. All right, transatlantic, military versions. Okay, you can use that. Please refer to the clipboard. Please do not use MFS weight and balances. Right, I got that. Including passenger, only a passenger load configuration is available for the civilian versions. Other military versions have static radar workstations representative of the 19. Okay. For military versions, 4 liveries are available with mats, including a passenger livery, cargo configurations. Only a passenger load configuration is available for the civilian versions. Other military versions have a static radar workstations representative of 1960s eras. Well, actually, let me, you know what? I never actually did just kind of go through the plane. Let me go through the plane and see if we have any workstations. Oh, you know what? If we can't even get back there, then I don't give a fuck. Oh, we can go back there. Come on. No. 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 All right, let's try this mode. Okay. So it is set up as the Warning Star. We just can't click on it. All right, we're good. All right, let's get everything started up then. So we'll do standard payload for national. Wow, that's heavy. 9,900. All right, let's go to orders. Let's go before starting.
Checklist before starting engines. Remove before flight.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Dome light.
On and white.
Nav lights.
On.
Radio and instrument switches.
On.
COM1 and COM2 panels.
On. And OK.
Ground power.
Connected.
All services.
Checked. Removed.
Ground power.
On.
Parking brake. Check and set. Aileron and rudder boosters. On. Elevator booster. On. Ordnance lights. On. Cabin lights. On. Stairs. On. Main door.
Open.
Dump valves. Checked. Emergency cutoff levers. On. Fuel tank selectors.
1, 2, 3, 4, on.
Coal flaps.
1, 2, 3, 4, open.
Carburetor air.
1, 2, 3, 4, set to cold.
Oil cooler flaps.
1, 2, 3, 4, open.
Cross weight and center of gravity.
Weights and balances checked and confirmed.
Alright, almost done with this checklist.
End of boarding. Resume before startup checklist.
Fire warning system. 1. Two. 3. 4. Close all doors.
Checked.
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 Stairs.
Checked. Removed.
Chokes. Check.
No go
Checklist
speed
before
is
starting engine
108
complete.
knots.
Alright, let's
Checklist starting engines. Position lights.
On.
Starter engine 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignition engine 3. Hydraulic 2, hydraulic 1 cross.
Checked and okay.
Generator.
On.
Starter engine 4. One, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignition engine 4. Generator 4. On. Starter engine 2.
amazing they used to fly this plane into hurricanes.
2,
That's crazy.
3, 4, 5.
It looks like a submarine.
Engine 2. Generator 2.
I think it's so cool how all that smoke comes out the back.
Starter engine 1.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ignition engine 1. Generator 1.
On.
Checklist starting engines completed.
Alright, let's do warm up.
Checklist during warm-up. Pilot covers and gear pins.
All on board.
Ground power.
Off.
Battery and generators.
Checked.
Engine instruments.
Checked.
Autopilot gyro.
Caged and released.
Radios. Set. Checklist warm-up completed.
Alright, where's avionics at? Is that done before takeoff? Now, if you wouldn't believe it or not, I've never used these Garmin systems in this airplane before. So I don't really know how to turn these on, actually, to be honest. I've been clicking on the buttons. I may have to look in the booklet again real quick. I don't see an aviation. I don't see anything to turn on any of the instruments here. Yep. Give me a second. Let me look again. Yeah, I've only just used like VOR and that kind of stuff to travel in these planes. I've never used the Garmin system here before. All right, where is? Let me pause this for a minute. Zero reader, ailerons, ADF, altimeter, lights, autopilot, normal operations, main panel. Now let me just search Garmin and see what pops up. All right, Garmin. No results. All right, airspeed, altimeter, operation manual table, turn bank indicator, transponder, supercharger, starter, rate of climb, pilot static system, outside air temperature, notebook, marker, magnetos, lights, landing, hydraulics, gyro horizon, electrical system. Yeah, I don't see yeah, let me just flip through the pages real quick. All right, instrument panel, back pedestal, airspeed, left side panel, autopilot breaker, position lights. Taxi lights, elevator, VOR, nav, GB panel. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Don't we have
Oh, the gyro is gauged.
That is gauged. Don't we have? Hang on a second. All right, this is cabin air, fire detection. All right, so I don't think it's. I thought there was a radio panel back here. That's generators, carburetor icing. All right, let me just continue doing the quick flip through the pages. Okay, APU feathering, procedures. Yeah, know about procedures. Engine vibrations, right? All right, where is clipboard? Okay, more detailed information. I mean, there should be a way to turn them on, but okay. GPS, trim, options, status, visibility, human assistance. That's interesting. It's got everything on. Oh, GPS. The GPS is available for free. Okay, you can hide or show that this GPS is available for free and must be installed in your community folder prior to an... Okay, so it doesn't work. Okay. All right, well, that's simple. Let's just get rid of those then. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. All right, let's get rid of those. Let's back up. Let's find out which runway we can use. Oh, not that. Yeah, I didn't mean to choose touch and go. We'll choose a different takeoff. But yeah, once we get up in the air, we get cruising. We'll increase the speed by 2x. All right, that's good right there. Parking brake is on. All right, let's do our taxi checklist.
Checklist taxi. Taxi lights.
On and extended.
Clock and altimeter. Depth and set. Brake selector level. Set. All turn indicated. Checked. Check. Proper reversing. Checked. Checklist taxiing completed.
Hey, what's up, Grease? I was talking about you in the beginning of the episode. I had to do a couple of restarts. I was like, Grease would be proud. All right, which runway are we taking off on? 11 or 29? Runway 11. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to make the hurricane the like the arrival point, but I forgot to set it in the beginning. So yeah, I had no idea the Constellation used to be a hurricane hunter years ago. I came very close to buying the Captain Sim C-130 to do this, but I just cannot bring myself. I cannot bring myself to buy anything from Captain Sim. Hey, what up, Jake? Yeah, so we're gonna fly to Hurricane Beryl, which is to the east of the Caribbean right now, and we're gonna check it out for ourselves and see what a Category 4 hurricane looks like in simulator here. Flying. You're a boat marine, man. I knew you were some rich kid, dude. I knew you were a rich kid. No, I don't want to do touch and go, but it is what it is. That's cool, man. Have fun. Man, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, man. You're supposed to back me up on this. You're supposed to back me up on that. Oh yeah, Captain Scam. No, I will not buy anything from Captain Scam. I watched the review on it before today,
Checklist takeoff.
and I just, for the money, I just don't. For $30, I don't see the value in it.
1 completed. 2 completed.
Not when I have this plane.
3 completed. 4 completed.
All right, we're gonna go up to 20,000 feet.
1 completed. 2 completed. 3 completed. 4 completed.
Yeah, if it would have been like 15 or 20 bucks, maybe.
And windows.
But for what you get in that plane and how often I would use it, I just,
Trim tabs.
Checked.
not when I have this plane, which used to fly into hurricanes all the time.
Wing flaps test. Checked. Auxiliary control boosters. On. Auto feather.
Armed for takeoff.
Flaps 60% set. Landing lights.
On.
Mixtures.
Auto rich.
Carburetor air.
Well, maybe one day I'll get it, but
Conditioning.
it's not today.
Panel set.
I just have a hard time supporting Captain
1,
Sim.
2, 3, 4, high.
Oil cooler flaps.
Set.
Checklist before takeoff completed.
All right, let's do our takeoff clearance.
Checklist takeoff clearance. Coal flaps.
Set to 30%.
Controls.
3. No-go speed is 108 knots. Runway is dry.
Checklist takeoff completed.
All right, let's do it. Max power.
Max power.
Roger. Max power.
Let's put the brakes on and hold the brakes. Should be a straight shot from where we're at.
Power set.
Let's come back here a little bit so I can click on the clipboard when I need to. Yeah,
Rotation.
I had not planned on doing this when I woke up today. I really didn't even know there was a hurricane out there. I haven't been paying attention to that part of the world for weather. Checked the weather and I saw that there was hurricane. I was like, oh shit, let's fly into it.
Mito power.
All right, Mito power.
Roger. Mito power. Power set.
Climb checklist. Landing gear lever. Up. Roger. Flaps. Wing flaps. Up.
Yeah, you were saying that before about Captain Sim.
Auxiliary control boosters.
I don't know what happened to him either. I guess maybe he just kind of got
Up.
fat and lazy. You know, like how people do when they start doing well.
And off.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Oil cooler flaps.
Set.
Auto filtering.
Off.
Coal flaps.
Set.
Ordnance lights.
Off.
Climb checklist
Climb
completed.
power.
Roger.
All right, climb power is good. Let's put on our autopilot. That in, and I believe that'll do it.
Twilight, he's engaged.
Altitude control, and let's continue our climb. It's to the east of the Caribbean. So we left here and it's out here. Here's the Caribbean, like right here. That could be supporting the what's the Nazi regime called in the Ukraine? That's like the main reason why Russia went into there. The Ukraine was to like get rid of the Nazis. Oh, I used to know the name of them too. I can't remember it now, man. For the life of me, I can't remember it. That's it, the Azov Battalion. Thank you, Greece. The Azov Battalion, that's right. Alright, so we got climb power going. Got after takeoff. This doesn't work. I don't really care about altitude right now. Alright, so once we get up to 20,000 feet, we'll increase the speed of our sim, because it's supposed to be about an hour to get there. That's cool. I never actually realized there were light switches under here. The Azov Battalion. I love how there's flames that shoot out of the engines. That's cool. You know what? I should actually change the avatars. Let me change the avatars. Miscellaneous. Is it under miscellaneous? Yeah, here we go. And let me turn on, since I'm using my controller, assisted sensitivity. But yeah, I was doing research earlier to see what other planes in the past have flown into hurricanes other than the C-130. And I saw something called the Victor Willie Warning Star, like WC-121. I looked it up, and it was a Constellation. I saw the 3 fins in the back, and I was like, oh shit, I can finally fly one of these that has like the submarine thing on it, like that submarine hump that's sitting right here. I guess all that's radar equipment and stuff. Yep, the Azov Battalion. Good old Nazis. Good job, my friend. Good job finding the hurricane. Oh yeah, I should probably put on multiplayer. Hang on. I turned it off when I was taking pictures for a thumbnail earlier. Alright, speed's doing okay. Nice. Yeah, I was doing some reading. It turns out that from what I read, the reason they use propeller planes for these kind of flights was because they could handle hail from the storm. They can handle hail much better than like jet engines. I thought that was a pretty interesting reason. Thought that's a pretty interesting reason to use these kind of planes. Yeah, oh, I agree, man. There's so many stupid people in America support the Ukraine. They have no idea where Ukraine is, or why they should support it. They just go along with it. Like, okay, yeah, Russia bad, Ukraine good. Where's the Ukraine? It's I just support him. Okay. Good job. Yeah, most people in America have no idea where the Ukraine is. Now, I wonder how many miles or kilometers out we're going to start seeing clouds. Because, I mean, like, when I was tracking down tornadoes a while ago in some airplanes, like, I never saw an actual tornado, but, like, I would see, like, the storm itself. So I'm pretty sure we'll see the storm, but I don't know, like, if we're going to see the eye wall and the eye of the storm and all that. Tried to use the Garmin systems in this airplane, but they're not available on Xbox. We can set them up so they show, but you can't operate them or turn them on because you can't download what you need to on Xbox to use them. So I read through the owner's manual of the airplane a little bit before we took off. So I guess Flashy Tomato, he might be looking for the Hurricane too. I might not be the only one with this idea, it looks like. We got some other planes around us. But none of them have the Hurricane Hunter. They're just posers. They're just posers. Thank you. Roger. Alright, so we should be on like a 120 heading, it looks like, to get to this Hurricane. We're still climbing. We're at, I guess close to 11,000 feet at this point. HVN 4B. I don't know what kind of plane that is. HVN. I'm not familiar with HVN. There's an ATC tower on a 707. That's interesting. I didn't know that. There we go. Good old Victor Willie. Or Willie Victor, whatever his name is. But yeah, you know what? When I bought the Constellation, I saw this livery. And I was like, oh, that's cool. The Air Force has a plane. I had no idea that they used to fly these in the Hurricanes. That's pretty interesting. And Exodus and Flashy Tomato are going at it. The E3 Sentry? Gotcha. I'm still lost, James. I still have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I am agreeing with you, but, like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Like, what are you talking about? There's an I'm confused. You say there's an ATC tower on the 707, and the E3 Sentry is founded a Hurricane. Like, you mean the E3 Sentry found a Hurricane? Because founded means like it started it. Like, I founded this organization. Are you in the Dark Star, James? No, you're flying the F-22, you said. I don't see an F-22 around anywhere. Maybe you're not over in the part of the world that I am. Alright, somebody, it looks like Lucky Luciano's in a Cessna Longitude, maybe? I think that's a Cessna Longitude. Then we got some A320 Neos, version 2, the A20N. We're going to continue our climb to 20,000 feet. This plane, well, you know, maybe we'll go up to 25,000. This plane does top off around 25,000 feet, so maybe we'll climb to about 25,000 feet. And then once we get up to our cruising altitude, then we will put ourselves in 2x mode, speed up our flight, and then we'll see if we can get right in the middle of this hurricane. An old hurricane hunter. We got all of our stations all set up. We got all of our stations set up. Roger, hurricane, dead ahead. I think it's so cool how there's all kinds of flames and shit that come out of. Ooh, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to cuss again. Oh my god, I keep doing it. I'm so sorry, Trent. Please don't get angry at me again, Trent. I'm so sorry for cussing on a stream where we're flying airplanes. Ah, the C700. That's a Cessna Longitude. The C25C. That might be the CJ4. We got an ATR. Not sure what the VULC is. I also tried to do that monsoon. So in FSX, there was a monsoon like landing where you're in a 747 and you land in a monsoon over in Singapore, and it's broken on at least on Xbox. It's broken. You can still do it, but you can't really follow the instructions. The flight management computer doesn't work on the pilot side. Auto throttle doesn't work. So it can still be done though. I don't see your name anywhere, James. Unless your name is different online here. Maybe it's not. I would be thinking it'd be James something or something, but maybe not. Alright, altitude is looking okay. We're at 16,000 feet right now. We have the 1 right here, the 6 right here. Climb speed is still doing good. We may have to drop our vertical speed a little bit pretty soon. Roger. What's our temperatures and all look like? I think the flight engineer takes care of all the carburetor icing and all that stuff. Alright, cylinder heads are looking okay. Fuel flow, manifold pressure's okay. Whoa, that's a little creepy. I gotta take a screenshot of that. I'll make that a thumbnail. Ew, he's got all kinds of stuff in his ears. Ew. That's funny. I've never had this happen before with any characters. That's funny. Dude, you need to clean your ears out. Your ears are nasty. Alright, oil pressure looks okay. Oil temperature looks okay. Fuel pressure could be a little better, but that's okay. Alright, continue on. Good job. Good job, buddy. Alright, we're almost at 18,000 feet. Let's slow our ascent just a little bit. Just a touch. Yeah, that was creepy, dude. That was weird. Oh, that Boeing 777 in front of us here. That's definitely not PMDG. That must be one of the Captain Scam Captain Scam PMDGs. Captain Scam Boeing planes. Alright, let's make sure we're actually still on line the right way. We might have gotten off track a little bit. Oh yeah, we are off track. I'm trying to get... Oops, not that one. I'm trying to get dead center into, like, the eye of the hurricane. Oh, you're in an F-18. I gotcha. Okay. I'm not sure which username is yours. Are you Exodus or are you DBGT? I gotta use this VFR map to navigate a little bit because there's no VOR stations out in the middle of the ocean. And the Garmin systems do not work in this airplane because it's Xbox and we can't download the necessary software. So I kind of need to use this at least to try to get into the center of the eye. All right, we are just at about 20,000 feet. I'm going to go to 22,000 feet, and then we're going to level off our cruise at 22,000 feet. That's pretty close to the top for this airplane, and that's a pretty good height for the hurricane itself, I think. Yeah, that was creepy with that guy's eyeballs. All right, we are getting ready to hit 21,000 feet. If you're using this plane and you want to turn the autopilot on, you need to push the clutch button in here. You need to push that in. And then you just turn the autopilot on here. And altitude control, use this wheel or this wheel, it's the same thing. For your angle, vertical speed, use this to turn. And then we have flight path off, that way we can control it with this. We have localizer in the center, and then localizer and glide slope for landings. Alright, about 1,000 more feet to go, and then we'll be good. And then we're just going to cruise on out until we get to hurricane. Hopefully we'll see it. We're starting to get a few more clouds above us. Starting to get more cloudy. But this magenta line should end right at the hurricane. At least that's what I planned. So, we'll see what happens. Alright. Trying to get us going straight. Alright, let's leave that for that right now. We're almost ready to level off. And we'll tell Hans and Franz to put us in climb speed. Or, I'm sorry, cruise power. We're gonna just match the white here with the white here, and that should level us off for altitude hold. All right, very good. That's all done. Let's level off. We're gonna have manage altitude here.
Power, please.
Roger.
Power, please. Cruise power, please.
Roger. Roger. Cruise power.
Cruise power, please.
All right, manage altitude is only for takeoff and landing, I guess. Whatever, that's fine. We're okay where we're at. All right, so we're a little under 22,000 feet. We descended a little bit when I clicked on manage altitude. Oh, because I have 22. Damn, I'm such an idiot. Hello, you.
Power, please.
Roger.
There we go, manage altitude.
Climb power.
Roger.
All right, now we're on our way to the hurricane. Let's level off. At 22,000 feet again. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be huge on here. I mean, it's starting to get a lot more cloudy, but we're still probably a good, probably 50 miles away from it, I would think. Because, I mean, it said, the flight time said about an hour. So I'm sure I'm still a good amounts away from it. Alright, once we flip over to cruise power, then we'll go 2x for a little bit. Alright, there we go. Cruise power.
Please.
Roger. Cruise power.
Alright, there's 2x. A lot of people out there looking at the hurricane.
Climb power.
Roger.
Maybe I'll
Roger.
go 1x.
Cruise power.
2x might be a little much for this airplane. Especially with all the automated controls from the flight engineer and the co-pilot. Man, I can't wait for the new simulator to come out so we can all jump in one of these airplanes together. Fly together. Man, it's not going to pull my plane. My plane is built for this. It can try. It can try, James, but it's not going to get me. This plane is built for hurricane hunting. We going to catch ourselves a hurricane. We going to have grilled hurricane for dinner. We going to catch that hurricane and grill that shit up. Oh, I cussed again. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Trent. I keep on cussing. I'm sorry. It's an accident, I promise. Trent, whatever your name is, I'll have to find your username again. I mean, if I really cared, I'd look for it, but... Thank you. Thank you, Piarco. Piarco. Alright, we're getting there. still a ways away. But I am in 1x speed, so we'll get there a little quicker. I think 2x is a little much for this airplane. You know, when this plane starts bouncing around a lot, the flight engineers and well, you know what I probably could do? I can turn off all the automated stuff. Well, no, let me leave this on. I'll leave it on. I don't feel like messing with the throttle. I'll let him take care of that. And we definitely headed into something. It's starting to get really cloudy, especially above us, man. Alright, we gotta slow down here in a minute and fix our heading. I would like to get like right on the line again, because that I had that thing dead center for the eye of the hurricane. So once we get up to that line again, we'll even ourselves out a bit. So again, welcome anybody who's watching on Kick. Welcome anybody who's watching on YouTube. Before you leave my video, make sure you click something on the screen. I don't care what you click on. Follow, like, subscribe, super chat, super thanks, membership, comment, notification bell. Just don't go empty-handed. Click on something. Oh yeah, we starting to get close, man. There's some thunder, some lightning starting to happen. All right, let me fix my course now. Let me go back to regular speed. Let's fix our course now. Before you know it, we're going to be in the middle of this thing. All right, let's go straight now. And then we'll go clockwise a little bit once we get up to closer to the line there. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of weather starting to happen around us. Yeah, I'm very happy you found it first, James. Good job, dude. Thank you for forewarning me. Ah, the Infinitum. The Infinitium. He's flying a Diamond Air 62 into this thing. What a brave guy he is. And we got the C-25C from Booston. I believe that's the Cessna CJ4. Connie! Somebody else is flying the Connie. Alright. Ryan's got the same idea as me. I had it first. He copied me. But that's okay. A lot of F-18s. Alright, let's start turning clockwise a bit. You know, I don't expect to follow the line 100%, but I just want to be closer to it than away from it. If that makes sense. Let's finish making our turn here. Come on, vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Alright, that's good. For now. If we need to adjust it, we'll adjust it, but that's pretty good for now. Alright, let's increase our speed again. Yeah, that airport we took off from, that's the closest airport I could find. So I wanted to do a cold and dark start. It's fun. I like doing a startup in this airplane. I like how the engineer and the co-pilot, they interact with each other. It would have been pretty easy just to like click in the ocean and start at like 1,000 feet or 2,000 feet. That would have been okay, but I like doing a cold and dark start with this airplane. Don't disappoint me, Microsoft. You better have this thing modeled. It should be right around here. Come on, you can do it. I know that you can do it. James, what's your username here, dude? Like, are you out here still? I see F-18s, but I don't know which one you are. Come back later tonight, do some more Subnautica. B350. Is that a Beechcraft? King Air 350 maybe? F-35, F-22, Sequoia 57. There's a lot of people out by this Hurricane. 748. I didn't expect so many people to have the same idea as me. I thought I was going to be kind of unique with this. I was like, yeah, I'll be the only one out there. Foolish me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I might wind up buying Alien Isolation today, actually, and playing that tonight a little bit. It's only $12 for, like, the deluxe version of it, where it's got, like, the prequel, like, the original Alien content, where you go out and find a ship and all that. Like, it's... I might wind up buying that for 12 bucks. I think that's worth it for 12 bucks. I think the sale ends, like, today or tomorrow. Because I played that one Survivor horror game on here, and that was a lot of fun. That still wakes the deep. But this one's way more intense than that game. That game was kind of like a pussy game. Damn! Sorry, Trent. Sorry for cussing again. Yeah. I really am not trying to do it on purpose, Trent. It just happens. Alright, I'm going to slow down. And let me adjust our heading again a little bit. Yeah, we're starting to get close to something. That would be really cool if it had the eye of the storm that we could go through. That would be top notch. That would be cool. We're getting close to something. There's something brewing out here. We got all kinds of clouds. Got all kinds of lightning. And our WC-121N Warning Star Willie Victor Willie, whatever the hell it's called. Constellation. With their big old submarine, you know, top on it. That's exactly what that thing is too. That's in case we sink into the water, we can get out that way. That's exactly it. That has nothing to do with radar or electronics. Nope. So when we fall into the water, we can escape through that hatch. No, I'm kidding. That probably is radar. I guess that would be radar stuff up top there. But there's only like two or three planes. There's only like 2 or 3 liveries that have that hump. One's Navy, one's Air Force. The Navy plane I like a lot. That one's cool looking. It's all black with like red stripes on it. It's a really cool livery. Alright, we're getting a lot closer. Almost at the end of the line. We probably got about 50 miles to it. Maybe 60. Come on, vamonos. Everybody, let's go. I don't know why I'm singing the Dora song. That really is... I don't know, that's stupid. Sorry. Sorry. I saw a clip on YouTube with, like, live action Dora the Explorer where Swiper comes in to steal Dora's stuff and Boots' stuff. And when they said Swiper, no swiping, he just shot them both. Like I thought that was funny, and then they were like singing the theme song in the beginning. That's kind of what got me thinking about singing it. He's like, Swiper, no swiping. And Swiper takes out a pistol, you know, a Glock or a 9mm or whatever, and shoots her and Boots dead, and then steals her stuff. I'm like, man, Swiper was never like that in the cartoon. He was always like, oh man, and then would just like stop trying to steal stuff. And then next episode, he tried to steal something else. Until Dora got a hold of him and was like, Swiper, no swiping.
Roger.
I'm wondering if I should turn off multiplayer. I don't know if that's got anything to do with just a little bit of like frame like lag or whatever it is. I don't think it has anything to do with it, but
Roger.
Roger. All right, I would think we're like into the hurricane at this point. I mean, I think 50 miles is like this whole screen, right? I mean, usually hurricanes are like 30 to 50 miles wide. I mean, like, they're big. Like, could be hundreds of miles. I'd be really disappointed if, like, this is actually the hurricane and we're, like, flying into... Actually, let me go a little bit above where we're at now, because it probably moved a little bit since I started this flight. Let me, let's go a little bit above the line. Now, you know, and let me turn on the HUD on the outside so I can see, like, what the wind speed is. Assistance. I'll try the minimal HUD first. See if that... I don't know if that has wind speed on it or not. No. Alright, let me do the full HUD. I think the full HUD has wind speed. Let's see. No, it doesn't. Alright, well, let's go back to the minimum. Well, you know what? If it doesn't have wind speed, what's the point of having the HUD up? Let's turn the HUD back off again. I don't think anything here has wind speed. Radio altitude, altimeter, knots, direction displays, time, rudder, temperature. De-icer, emergency pressure. Yeah, I don't see anything that shows the wind speed. Let me look on the booklet for it. See if there's anything that shows wind speed. I don't think there is. Alright, OneDrive, aviation, L1049 manual, and let me search wind. I wonder if it's on the tablet. I mean, not the tablet, the chart. Hang on a second. Unless we're too far above it. I wonder if we're too far above it. We need to descend. You know, because there's a lot of clouds below us. Alright, well, let's see what happens. We're going to continue until the end of this magenta line. And then if we don't see it, maybe I'll descend a little bit. Nope. Plenty of windows. Okay, ground speed is equal to IAS with the variation due to wind and wind angle. Okay. Alright, so IAS is the white needle. True airspeed is the yellow needle. So I'm guessing red is the ground speed. Oh. We might be able to do it right here, actually. Yeah, I think the majority of this storm is well, like, way underneath of us. Look at that. I would have thought a Category 4 hurricane would have been 20-some thousand feet in the air. We'll give ourselves a little bit more time, but I think we're going to have to go down in altitude and get into all those clouds there. That's my guess. Yep, just windshield and window wipers. Yeah, there is really nothing that shows the wind speed. It's just you know, true airspeed, ground speed, you know, where you can kind of calculate it. All right, let's start descending. So let's go ahead and do orders.
Power, please.
Let's go down to about
Roger.
12,000 feet.
Before descent checklist. Autopilot servo disconnected levers. Ordnance line.
Yeah, it looks like the hurricane's below us.
Altimeter set.
That's a shame. I thought it would have been this high in the air.
Superchargers. Low. Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4, high.
Tank selector.
1, 2 out, 3 out, 4 on and confirm.
Tank 5. Fuel cursor level. Cabin pressure.
Cabin pressure confirmed. Full back.
Landing weight.
Landing weight checked.
Before descent checklist completed.
Whoa, look at all the ice. That is cool. Alright, looks like they got all the carburetor ice stuff on. That's really cool. That's the only airplane I've ever seen, I think, on this simulator where it really simulates that much ice on the outside. Everything is icy. Wow, that is awesome. This might be the eye of the storm right here, actually. It looks like we can kind of see through the bottom of it a bit. Unless my eyes are cheating me. That is cool. Look at that. Look at all that ice. Good thing there's nothing we really need to do for it. At least I don't think so. Yeah, cylinder heads are okay. Oils, everything. Yeah, I mean, everything looks kind of... Alright, carburetor de-icing is on. That's fine. Carburetor hot air. Yeah, it looks like he's got everything under control. Yeah, this might be the eye of the storm right here. Alright, let's start turning a little bit. Because I did put the, that, an orange dropper. Whatever. I flew that thing one time and that was it. the magenta line that I had on the VFR map, I put that right for the middle of the hurricane. So this very well could be the center. Yep. I believe this is. At least to me, it looks like this could be the center of the hurricane, the eye of the storm. Alright, we're at about 16,500 feet. Very cool. Alright, let's continue turning. Is there an aircraft carrier out here we can land on? Thought I saw one earlier. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not you. Yep, we are in the eye of the hurricane, guys. Very cool. Yep, there's the ocean in the eye of the storm. Alright, so we might need to go lower than 12,000 feet. Let's do, let's do 8,000 feet. Let's turn the other way, and once we get down to about 8,000 feet, we'll come into the hurricane through the backside. Instead of turning while we're going into it, we'll kind of come in through the backside of it. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Let's just let's continue to turn into it. That'll be fun. Is there a reason to think logical? We're in a simulator. You know, where we can just start over if we have to. Everybody was hurricane hunting. Na 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 na. Some of those planes are fast as lightning. Na 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 na. So we got a Ornithopter, a Beechcraft 58, an LVFR A330, A320 Neo, another A330, CJ4, F-18, A320 Neo. Still don't know what HVN-4B is. What's H? I'm trying to think of planes that start with an H. HVN-4B. De Havilland. Could be the de Havilland Caribou. That's DCH-4, and the B could be for Caribou. Let me look that up. Pretty good, Lily. How are you doing, my friend? Just trying to fly through this hurricane a little bit in a very old hurricane hunter. Yeah, stream's going pretty good so far. It's been fun. I had to do a couple of restarts, but you know, that's just par for the course with my streams. Yeah, stream's going good. I'll be streaming again later tonight. I just decided to do this because I saw the hurricane. I was like, ooh, that'd be fun to do. But yeah, I'll be back my normal time at 8 o'clock tonight. But yeah, things are going pretty good. How are things with you? Yeah, I would say it's my favorite simulator for sure. I'm playing other games at the moment too, but yeah, I would say overall this is probably my favorite. I like simulators a lot. This one tends to be my favorite. But I do like the car mechanic simulator. I like the train simulator a lot. Yeah. I've been playing regular games. I was playing Lies of P for a while. I just finished the new Survivor horror game, Still Wakes the Deep. I've been playing a lot of Lords of the Fallen, which is really good. I started doing a new run-through of Subnautica. I might be buying Alien Isolation today, because it's only like $12 on Xbox. Yeah, I stream about every day. Especially now that I'm not working. But even when I had a job, I was pretty much every day except for like Monday. Monday I usually wouldn't do it. But yeah, every day. Every day, usually around 8 o'clock East Coast time, but there are days like today where I'll just decide to pop on last minute and do something I don't typically do. You know, like trying to fly through a hurricane. I'm a little disappointed though that we're not getting blown around a lot. I thought we would be getting blown around quite a bit, but I guess to be fair, we're not really into hurricane yet. We're just kind of... I thought a Category 4 hurricane would have been well up into the atmosphere, but this is really low. Like, if I knew it was this low, we would have just, like, gone to 5,000 feet initially and then just kind of stopped there. Yeah, look, we're almost at our... Alright, let's go down, let's say 5,000 feet. Let's continue our descent. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate the kind words. If you'd like to come back, please consider following. It doesn't cost you anything. You just need to click on your screen. Like, I was hoping we'd get blown around quite a bit. When I was storm chasing in other planes, like chasing tornadoes, and like the plane was getting thrown around, like I flew a Cessna, like just a base bitch Cessna, into like a tornado type storm, and that plane was getting tossed around like side to side. I was really hoping that kind of thing would happen with this, being that it's a Category 4 hurricane and it's, you know, increasing in intensity. But I'm guessing since we've been flying over top of it, that hasn't happened yet. So let's see what happens if we get down a little. Unless that's it, because look, these clouds aren't even really. This is kind of disappointing, actually. Look, these clouds aren't even deep. There's deeper clouds in the monsoon thing from FSX. Yeah, we're in the eye of the storm. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish making this turn to the west, and then once we finish turning to the west, we're gonna level our wings out and try to fly through this thing and see what happens. But yeah, so far it's very disappointing. I thought there would have been a lot of wind, a lot more clouds. If I change this from live weather and I put up, you know, like stormy weather or whatever option I can for, like, you know, we're gonna have nothing but clouds, like thousands of feet of clouds. All right, there's west. Let's level out. And we are almost at... Oh, we're close. We're getting down to about 5,000 feet. So let's keep on descending. Yeah, I'm pretty new on Kick. I think I've been on for like this week, I think. I just found a way to be able to stream to Kick and also to YouTube at the same time. So once I figured that out, yeah, I think I'm good. I've been streaming for a while. No, I don't have all of that stuff yet. I hadn't really put much effort into it yet because I wasn't sure, you know, how Kick would go. But if you do that kind of stuff, send me your info. I'll look into maybe working with you. All right, so here's some bigger clouds. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, send me your stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna look at it now. Yeah, well, my Discord's on my page. So you can probably just click on it right now. Or send me your Discord name and I'll search you in a little bit when I'm done. Alright, I think we're starting to get blown around a little bit now. Let's go down to 4,000 feet. Yeah, I would have thought we would have had clouds all the way into the 20,000 foot range, but I guess not. Cool, I got your stuff, Lily. Now this looks like hurricane clouds. But we're really not getting blown around. It's just kind of like flying through soup. Nothing really to it. Kind of disappointing. Certainly get blown around a lot more when you choose windy weather. Alright, we're almost at 4,000 feet. We'll go back into cruise power. All right, there's 4,000 feet. All right, they go into cruise power automatically. That's very good.
Roger. Cruise power.
Yeah, this is disappointing. Well, we found a hurricane, but there's nothing to see here. I mean, there's no way we should be flying this easily through it. No wind. Disappointing. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time looking for a hurricane in this game. At least on Xbox Series X. You can always pretend to be in a hurricane just by setting up more clouds when you're playing. Yeah, it's not windy. We're not being blown around. Well, we're blowing around a little bit, but not as much as I would expect.
Power, please.
Roger.
Whoa, that was a big flash. Oh no, I'm not adding you now, dude. When I'm done streaming, I will. I got your message, though. I'll add you when I'm finished. Alright, we're getting blown around a little bit now. Alright, well that was kind of disappointing. Let me do one last thing. I'm going to try that landing into 747. The one with the monsoon, the one that's broken. It is broken, by the way. Let me see if anything new's come out in the hour and a half that I've been on. Nope. Still nothing of merit. Let's see if anything's on sale. Nope. Alright, let's let's do this. Let's go over to 40th anniversary. I completely forgot like all these things are here. All right, monsoon. So this is from FSX. If you're gonna fly this thing on Xbox, at least, I don't know how it is on PC, but on Xbox, this is the wrong frequency. It's actually 108.3. The course is correct, but yeah, what's been happening? We'll be waiting. Okay, oh, yeah. Sure, no problem. The flight management system doesn't work really, and the throttle doesn't really. You know what? Actually, let me switch controllers. Let me use my flight stick on this. Because the throttle really, the auto throttle doesn't work too well. So when I did this landing, before I had to control the throttle manually the whole time. Okay, let me put this on 748, and then we'll take off. Let me go back a couple of screens here. All right, let's put this on 748. If this goes to 748 automatically, that's going to be really creepy. All right, good. I was like, man, that would be really creepy if it was like on the correct, flight stick automatically. All right, SC7. I almost flew the SC7 into the Hurricane because they have a surveyor livery, and it's got like gauges on it. It's got like these long rods that like stick off the airplane, but then I did a little research and I found out that the Constellation used to be an actual weather hunter, hurricane hunter. All right, there we go. 747, and this is flaps. All right, very good. So let's apply this. Now let's try this this landing. Did it earlier, but like I said, it is broken. At least earlier it was broken. The flight management system does not work. You have to use the co-pilot side to plug in the cord. Oop, not Maverick. No copyright infringement there. All right. 40th anniversary. After this, I'm gonna turn things off for a while, and I gotta do a couple of errands. I gotta, do a couple of things, and then I'll be back around 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock East Coast time. All right, so again, like I said, it is 108.3, not... This might have been the frequency when FSX was out, but it's not anymore. It's 108.3. Lily, I'll get to you when I'm done, man. Don't start, just be patient. I know you want to, show me some shit or whatever you're up to, but for me, it's going to wait. So I'll get to you when I'm done.
Captain, you are approximately 20 miles northwest of Chungi Airport, cleared for the ILS runway 2 center approach. Frequency 108.30.
Okay, we're off to a good start. That's exactly how I wanted to start. Yep, very good. All right, let's try this again. We should be at around 18,000 feet.
Hello, Captain. You are approximately 20 miles northwest of Chungi Airport, cleared for the ILS
There we go.
runway 2 center approach. Frequency
All right.
Descend and intercept the ILS.
Let's do nav. We got to do this quickly because we're going to start getting commands pretty soon. 10830/23. Park. All right, there we go. That's good. And let's put this on heading select. All right, VS. No, we're not setting flaps. Let's increase our altitude. I mean, our speed.
Landmark 1123 heavy. Turn right 15 degrees for spacing. Right 15 degrees. Landmark 1123 heavy. Alright, fly heading 205. We're off course to the right. Correct left.
Yeah, we're going, dude. Don't be that guy. Be patient.
Landmark 1123 heavy. Turn left heading 190. Left to 190. Landmark 1123 heavy. Fly heading 190.
It'll slow down a bit. Hey, what's up, cowboy? Yeah, the hurricane was nothing special. It was really disappointing. Yeah, we flew the Constellation into it, and it was a little windy. There's a lot of lightning, a lot of clouds, but other than that, it was nothing special. This is more windy. All right, let's reduce this to 210 because that's going to be our next command here coming up.
Landmark 1123 heavy. Reduce speed to 210 knots.
Oh, how did I know that?
210 for landmark 1123 heavy. Slow to 210 knots. Use the spoilers if necessary. Landmark 1123.
No, there was an eye. We flew in the eye for a little bit.
Left to 083. Landmark 1123 heavy. Okay, fly heading 083.
Yep, we flew into the eye for a while. But then when we flew into the actual hurricane itself, there was really nothing to see. It was just a lot of clouds and lightning. There wasn't really any... It wasn't windy at all, really, which is a shame. I thought it was going to be at 20-some thousand feet in the air. I thought it was going to be like 20-some thousand feet in the air, so we were cruising at 22,000 feet. And then when we were actually way over the hurricane, so we descended in the eye of the storm. We descended in a circle pattern to about 4,000 feet. Then we went into the clouds because the clouds were at 4,000 or 5,000 feet, and it was a little windy, not much, a lot of lightning. It was kind of disappointing.
Landmark 1123 heavy. Descend and maintain 6,000. Down to 6,000. Landmark 1123 heavy. Down we go. Take us to 6,000.
Yeah, good old Microsoft is right. All right, I would have thought we would have been we would have had the localizer show up, but it hasn't shown up yet. Cannot use auto throttle on this this flight. It's broken on Microsoft. Same thing with the flight management system on pilot side. Should be getting a prompt here pretty soon to turn towards the localizer, but I don't see the localizer anywhere yet. I have it programmed. It says ILS, but our distance equipment's not reading it yet. We have 0 here, which means our auto throttle's not working at all. If you don't want to control it manually, you can always put in the number you want to get to and just flip between throttle and speed. Speed will like zero you out, throttle will increase the throttle, but it's easier if you just control it yourself. There we go. Localizer's now alive. Yeah, this is way windier. Way windier than the last than the hurricane. I know it's heading down. All right, we should get a prompt here pretty soon to turn towards 50 degrees, but if we don't, once the localizer starts capturing, then all right, let's click on localizer. So when I did this earlier and I landed, I didn't get all the prompts either, but since I landed and stopped everything, you know, it gave me 100%. But yeah, that frequency they give you in the beginning is definitely wrong. Man. We are bouncing around. Once the glide slope shows up, then I'll click on approach. We got about 20 miles out from the runway still. Oh, glide slope showed up. Let's click on approach. Let's put this down to 3,000 feet. And we're going to start descending here momentarily. Since they didn't give us a command for it, we're going to start doing it on our own anyways. That way we'll be able to capture the glide slope. They don't give us all the commands that we need. We can slow our descent. And we should be lining up with this localizer any moment. There we go. Alright, localizer's captured. Let's really slow our descent now. And we'll put this at 4,000. We'll leave it at 500. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this thing bouncing around, this is way more intense. And I find it hard to believe that the Constellation, like if we were flying the Constellation and this stuff, it would probably be bouncing around just the same. Alright, localizer is captured. We're holding off on our altitude. The glide slope indicators coming down. Pretty soon we'll be able to see the runway. Alright, let's increase our speed so we don't fall out of the sky. I got you, buddy. I got you. I know, buddy. I know. I know. I got you, bud. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, glide slope is captured. Now we just need to just maintain our throttle. We got 17 miles left until our landing. I'm sorry, just under 12 miles now. Sorry, it's over here. And I thought it said 17, but it actually said 12. So when I land this, I'm gonna end things for a while. I'll be back at, you know, right around 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock East Coast time. Probably a little more Subnautica, a little more Flight Simulator. What is that thing over there? It's an alien spaceship. Put some windshield wipers on. Alright, we should be getting below the clouds here pretty soon. If I remember correct. This is way easier with a flight stick than a controller, that's for sure. At least controlling the throttle it is. Yep. Huh? We don't have the stuff to make it. Let me, I'll be done in a few minutes. Okay.
you still streaming?
Yeah, I'll be done in a few minutes.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sorry you didn't know. It's no big deal. We can go to the store and get the stuff to make it. I can make those French toast sticks.
Final approach checklist. Landing gear down. Flaps set to 30.
Alright, let me just land this airplane and then
Approach checklist complete.
I'll pull the recipe up and write down what we need. We have most of it here already. We have vanilla, we have sugar, we have eggs, we have butter. So we have pretty much everything we need except for the bread that we need. Yeah, you can't use regular bread. Fall apart. I mean, you can, but it won't be any good. Man, I can't believe it's still cloudy. I thought these clouds would have broke by now. Soupy Singapore. This is the close your eyes and pray landing. You just put your hands together and just start saying the Lord's Prayer, hoping that your instruments work properly. No, we can finally see a little bit of the ground. Yeah, this is way windier than that hurricane. That hurricane's so disappointing. Wow.
Brace yourself.
Alright, let's stop and put the parking brake on so we can collect our reward of nothing.
Drop the ground. Landmark 1123 Heavy, report your status. Emergency vehicles have been dispatched.
Sweet.
Okay, we'll wait for assistance. Landmark 1123 Heavy. Landmark 1123, roger. Let me know if I can be of any assistance.
Congratulations. You have successfully completed the mission.
Well, thank you. See? We're done. Push trip complete. Alright, so that's going to end things for now. Like I said, I'll be back around 8 o'clock East Coast time with probably some Subnautica to continue what we started last night. We're just getting ready to start making fiber mesh so we can make our radiation suit. We need to finish finding a couple components for the sea moth. We just left that island of hate. That island that just wants to kill us. Found an alien tablet that is 5 feet. 5 feet! The tablet's 5 feet big. But somehow we can put it in our pocket. We have magic pockets in Subnautica. That's how we can do that kind of stuff. So, before you leave, click something on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, follow. If you're on Kick, follow. PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks, memberships, comments, like buttons. There's so many things for you to choose from. Just choose one, and then you can go. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back in a few hours. I gotta do some parental family stuff, and then I'll be back later on. If I see you later, that'd be awesome. If I don't, then I'll see you next time. And that's about it, my friends. Have enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you in a few hours. See ya.